Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the dinner table podcast. Or actually, no, just the dinner table. I completely forgot. Today I'm joined as always with Parker and special guest tonight. Do you wanna say your name?
Oh, I start talking?
No.
Talking?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
So yeah, this is our friend Deeps.
I'm a new old
Editor. Yeah. You're the first guest on our podcast.
I know.
Everyone applauds.
I have it's such an honor to be on an actual podcast.
It should be an
You
honor.
actually are kind of worthy. You actually no. You actually are kind of worthy of being on our podcast for the amounts of shit you've done for us already, dude. You deserve it.
Thanks.
We have a lot to talk about with you today, do we, Parker?
I have
Well, I've got shit to talk about you don't even know about.
I've got a lot
Yeah.
to talk about.
We've got a lot to talk about.
It's a good thing we all have a bit of time on our hands.
I have like a full 3 hours and 29 minutes to talk.
But
We won't go for that long.
Well, we won't, but that's how much I have.
If we would, I would actually cancel this episode because I'm not sitting through 4 hours of footage for podcast.
yeah, you're not. I am.
You will?
You're not.
You're willing to do that?
I'm I'm extremely I have no sleep schedule, right? So that's that's what I got, and that's worked out for me so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, should we start talking about why one of the reasons that I brought you here today is for the loveliest animation that you did
Yes, that uploaded today as we're
today.
recording this.
As
Of this recording.
As of this recording, this is our first as of this recording. This video is the only one that is up on our channel now, which is kind of weird because the reason being is that I put it as a channel trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a channel
Just a
trailer.
little tease. Just a little tease.
Yeah, it's a tease, and it's perfect for a tease because it grabs the eye as well with fancy doodles and everything.
But do.
Little doodlers.
I do.
Parker, you've seen it, right?
Of course I saw. I messaged you about it earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Did I like it? Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. I didn't know you animated anything, Teeps. I haven't
I
seen
can't
you do that
animate,
before.
but yes.
I mean, for what it is, it's perfect. It's simple and it's kind of scribbly, and I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty much like Jeremy's thing, but Actually, it's not that. No, it's not that at all. That was actually really stupid.
It's full sketches with him.
All right.
Yeah. No. Well, Deeps. Okay, we're getting sidetracked here. All right, we gotta.
What,
No,
what?
keep
What are you
talking.
talking about, man?
No,
Why don't you keep talking?
we need to talk. Oh, wait, no. Oh,
Keep
sorry.
Keep talking.
No, dude, you guys don't stop. Alright, well, folks, I gotta say something before we continue. I'm a bit on the influence as right now. Don't worry, it's alright. But yeah, so if I say some dumb shit today, well, you guys know why.
Okay. I'm eating a buffalo wing.
Dude, I
those are
wish we
fucking
had
good.
food. Whenever my parents buy stuff, it's always stuff they're going to make when they get home, or if it's stuff for us, it's shit for sandwiches. I'm not trying to be fucking Shaggy every day and eat a damn sandwich, dude. They got me fucked up with no mayo. There's no mayo. I can't fucking. There's no mayo. I'm trying to put mayo on my fucking sandwich. It's just gonna be a dry ass
Why do they
sandwich
put mayo?
with ham and fucking cheese. I want more fucking wet. I want mayo.
No, I agree. Yeah, you need mayo.
I don't
on
like
the
raw
deli
mayo,
stuff.
but I like to make my own. types of
You
mayo.
cook your mayo? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean
No,
raw?
What is
no,
that? What is raw?
I make spicy sauces, mayonnaise, hot sauce, pepper, salt, and then you
He's the conjurer.
So you mean plain?
yeah, plain.
raw?
Okay, that's the. Yeah.
Was raw just pure egg and vinegar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to make my mayonnaise my omelet because they're
Mayonnaise.
eggs.
shit.
That sounded disgusting. I want to puke now. That's fucking gross. Speaking of gross things, I think I've seen, honestly, the grossest fucking mayonnaise meal I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Oh.
I don't know. It's called a bologna cake, and it's basically like a fucking massive tower of like bologna like slices.
There's no wait. Hold on.
And then it's
No.
filled with,
Shut up. Why the fuck do you say bologna?
Look,
Bologna.
he's from the far
God.
north. We don't.
I am from the farmlands.
Bologna, dude.
That is not what I
Bologna.
said.
Oh my
Bologna.
god.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Anyways.
fuck are you talking about?
Hey, listen, I'm Canadian. I have this. It's my excuse. All right. My mouth goes to all the way from the left to right of my.
We
my
are from
face.
pure opposites. You're from north. I'm from far south, man.
Yep. But anyways,
Oh, I was thinking about this earlier. No, I was thinking about this earlier. We all make up North America.
True.
I think
True.
we do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm C. Parker's U, and then Deeps is M. We make
Cum.
cum.
Oh wait.
Together we are cum.
That's pretty interesting.
Dude, that should be like the like in Deeps we trust.
Oh, are you guys?
Together
Wait, did you guys
we
say that
make
because I'm
cum.
Mexican?
Yeah.
That is
Fuck
that is
off.
the
I'm
only
not
reason.
from Mexico. I'm
don't
just
care.
Mexican.
Yeah, we don't care.
What do you mean? I don't care.
I don't care.
Just talking about the blood, or you just talking about pure blood, or like what?
You know what hola
doesn't
como
matter.
estas means. Therefore you are from the M.
Okay. I might as well be from there because Texas is like right next to it.
True.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
pretty
like any Mexican born in Texas. They're like, oh,
Imagine
they're
just
like,
Texas
oh,
be like
they're like, oh, did
Ima-
your family used to live in Mexico? And I'm like, they probably did, knowing how fucking close it was.
Yeah, they
imagine
probably
just
hopped.
Texas like joining Mexico. They're like, yeah, I don't want to be in the nation.
Isn't that? I think that was the original case. Actually, I don't remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, Texas was a part of Mexico,
Yeah.
and then they separated.
He separated.
Ah.
Now Texas is its
Yeah.
own individual state, and they like to
Yeah, so if
brag
they
about
went-
it for
We love
some
being a
reason
state.
because they have a pledge. Do
Well,
you know the
say
pledge
that,
now?
but you're from Texas.
Parker, do you know about the pledge now? The Texas pledge?
Why don't you repeat it for me?
It's I pledge allegiance. I pledge
Dude, this
allegiance
guy's-
to the Texas, one state under God, one indivisible. Is the
What the
pledge?
fuck?
They have there's an
Where do you
official
get-
Texas pledge, and I don't
Why
know
would you have
why.
a
I'm like,
pledge?
why is there a pledge for a state that's a part of a bunch of other states? Why they're trying to still be individual when they're not?
I feel like that's a backup. I don't
It's a
think anyone
backup?
actually uses that.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
No,
backup in case.
No, because my schools
no.
used it. Like we'd pledge and shit and everything. We do.
Your schools?
We do the.
That's
we
weird.
do the
Why would
American
you
pledge.
pledge before school?
We do the
That's
American
dumb.
pledge, and then we do the Texas pledge right before any class started. It was always in the morning. It was.
Why
I
would
don't
you
know.
pledge?
Well,
You're
that's
not
just
a
what you do when
fucking-
you're younger.
No.
Yeah.
It-
Not for
it
you,
went-
because no
it
one
went
in
all the
Canada
way-
likes
It went
Canada.
all the way in.
That's
high school,
not
dude.
true. I love Canada. I'm not fucking.
Oh, I went to high.
Till high school, we had to do that pledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's wait, that's amazing. Like what? Pledges.
Oh,
Wow,
y'all,
man.
you don't know?
It's no, we don't have that here.
What?
When you go to school,
I thought for sure, like you just put
No,
your hand on your heart
no,
with like
no,
a
no.
packet of maple syrup, and then just started.
No.
Fucking,
Shut the fuck up. We're not fucking like people like walking on horses, dumb cunt.
or that's
No, shut
that's
the
our
fuck
thing,
up.
bro. What are you talking
You're
about?
walking on horses.
Oh, I'm talking like the RCMP, the National Guard.
Oh yeah,
Oh
those
yeah,
guys.
that's the horses. I forgot. I
Canucks.
dead ass forgot about that.
I'm a Canucks, dude. Shut the fuck up. Anyways,
No, I don't know what it means really.
it doesn't mean shit. It's like a native name. It's like saying
Oh.
Aussie for Australia.
Okay. It's like saying Brit for British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Almost just said a slur.
What? Do you
Well,
wanna-
'cause
you
I
wanna
was
give
go-
us
I
a
was
hint?
saying-
Do you want to give a little like?
So basically, in my mind, I was thinking Brit for British, and then another country, Japan.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
The Japanese. That's what you're
Yes.
thinking of. Yeah. There you go.
I just finished my cherry Dr Pepper.
I know. It sounded like you were enjoying that, dude.
Yeah, I actually was. It was it. I like some cherry flavored drinks better than the originals, but
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Like, not cherry Coke. I feel like Coke is fine on its own.
Well, to me, it's got like the same problem as like having stuff be grape flavored when it comes to things that are cherry flavored. It's the same problem for me. Like I just don't like it. It's medicinal to me.
Oh, it sounds
Grapefruit?
medicinal.
It's what?
Grape
talking
flavored.
about
No, just
Oh,
like
okay.
grape flavored stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could get that. 'Cause-
Medicinal, bro. I don't know what kind of medication they need to give you, bro. But
No,
that's
because
fucked.
like most medicine here is
Medicinal.
flavored like shit. It's like
Oh,
if something
okay.
over here, if there's like a medicine syrup over here that's flavored, it's either cherry or grape, and those two are like the most terrible artificial flavors ever.
No, that's true. Yeah, I have this vitamin C
horrendous.
concentrate that I'm supposed to ingest, and it's just
Oh, and
orange
they taste
flavored.
like shit.
Yeah, like I don't know why they made it taste like anything. It would taste fine without the flavoring. That's the weird bit.
Damn.
I like it's like they make this medicine, but they don't actually taste it themselves. I don't know what the deal is.
How do they even know if the flavoring works? They have to taste test.
They have the
it, bro.
rats.
They had the
think-
rats.
I think they just trust the flavoring distributor that they got the right shit.
The rats just like taste the food, like Ratatouille. They have Remy. He's like sniffing the flavors.
Yeah.
He's like, good, good,
Oh,
Good.
when he was checking for poison.
yeah.
That shit's all
Dude, that-
poison. He should have said no.
That movie was fucking good. Ratatouille.
Oh,
is a
dude.
dope movie.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how like animated food.
Pixar makes
Animated
the
food
fucking
always
best
looks
food.
so good.
Yes,
Animated
dude.
I don't know
food?
why.
No,
like,
no, not
like,
animated food. Like they make the best. Like Disney animates as well, but like Pixar, I think is the best.
I think
animation
I think like Pixar like early 2000s to like 2013 was peak. Anything after that was like whatever. I kind
I
of
mean,
didn't
no,
really
the new
care.
ones were fucking good. Like Soul was amazing.
Oh, Soul was great. Yeah, I forgot about Soul.
Soul was
really
amazing,
good.
and things like Luca as well. Luca was really fucking good.
I
The
didn't see
visuals
Luca
on
yet.
that, you should honestly.
I think
Parker
I
already
think
has
like
like a list to watch.
I don't know for what reason, but like right after Soul and they did Luca, they stuck with like this animation style that was like super weird. So like Luca, like they're all Pixar movies, but they all look like drastically different from one another. But
I mean,
Luca-
that's what they kind of want. They don't
yeah,
have to have,
but like Luca and Turning Red have the same exact art style. Like they didn't change it for shit.
Ooh, I wouldn't say that actually. I wouldn't say that. Oh,
What do you think they're doing the same thing with like Tangled? And all
no,
of
because
the
every
movies
time
after that?
the style that they it's the way Pixar works. Because I've seen the documentary. It's not like the same team making different films. Every time there's a new movie, it's a new team. It's always a new team.
It must have been. The
I mean,
same
not every
theme,
time,
bro.
probably.
No, like you have a bunch of artists and they're all working on different projects, right? Mm-hmm. And shit, and it changes every time. Like the artists don't stay at the same role during the movie and stuff. They in every movie, I could be, for example, like concept artist for characters in one movie, and then after that, I'm storyboard artist for another movie. You know what I'm saying? So the style it always change.
That's weird because there's a period in the 2010s, I think it was like late 2010s, where all of the Disney animated movies that were coming out looked the same as each other. You could tell by like the designs of the characters. It was Moana, it was Frozen, it was Tangled, it was a lot of musicals. But like the character,
But those kind of animations like Moana and shit, those are all made by Disney, not Pixar. And I think personally that Pixar makes better animation than Disney animation.
but Pixar wasn't involved in those movies. Like,
Nope.
Oh,
No. Moana is not made by Pixar.
okay. That makes
No,
sense.
did you see the funny jumping lamp at the beginning of Moana?
Yeah, the jumping lamp. I've
Yep.
seen it at Disney movies. I just don't remember which ones.
Actual fun
They were
thing about that
Disney
lamp,
Pixar,
dude.
bro. Come on.
I think it's really cool because at their studio, I think the Steve Jobs building,
Oh my gosh,
they have a giant like statue of the lamp with a giant ball, and they actually changed that lamp, like the lantern, and it's like a super massive light, and it always shines on the ball, which I think is really cool.
That's pretty cool. Where's that? Disney Studios or Disneyland? What's that?
No, studio like at their office, like their
Oh, okay.
place where they work.
Oh,
No, the
Pixar?
environments
Just
there
straight up
are
Pixar?
really cool. The documentary, you should actually watch the documentary. It's called Inside Pixar. It's a really, really good documentary. It like shows. It's funny because on the show you can see like, at the time of their recording, they were making Luca, and they like, oh, we're working on this movie right now, and they show a bunch of concept art, but they act like it's just like scribbles and like not important stuff. And then you just see that tiny concept art, and then like you're like, yeah. And now I just watched an hour and a half long movie of like animated 3D CGI, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah. No, I probably would get into the documentary series, but I'd have to ask Quinn because he binged all that stuff like last year.
Quinn would know as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't. I know there's a lot of documentary series I should watch, like Get Back or whatever it was with the Beatles. I forget what it was called, but that looked interesting.
Would you watch
Have you seen
like not documentaries, but like a series based on true events that are like historically correct? Like the Pistols, the series.
No, I know you
Like
told me
the-
about the Pistols, but I haven't watched it. I
Yeah.
can't think of any that I've actually watched based off true events. I know I want to watch Chernobyl, because that's
Yeah,
really
something
good.
like Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Chernobyl is really fucking good, dude.
Ugh.
I don't really like documentaries that much. I have
Well,
a very
Chernobyl's
bad-
not like it's not a documentary.
It's just
but
based off.
Well,
the
like I
events.
have like a very bad.
movie taste.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Documentaries have to be really good for me to like them. Like if it's obviously
That's
like,
why
if it's-
I only watch the
but-
BBC. Like,
But
the
like if
BBC
it's an
to me is-
event, if it's an event I don't know of, then I'm probably not going to be very interested in it. But it'd have to be like really good at like telling
Yeah,
its
I know.
original story.
Yeah.
To,
But that's what the
get me
BBC makes
hooked.
really good of, because I don't know if you noticed. Well, I don't know. It's that one narrator that his voice is just the best for documentaries.
The only one that's
Is
coming.
Is it
And
like
they always
TV
had, like-
network?
I don't know, but like there's this one famous one where it's like a praying mantis like trying to like defend itself from a spider, where his like the survival like instinct of it is just to like raise their like claws and shit and appear really tall, like intimidating, right?
Yeah.
Where in reality he doesn't have that power. It's just like to scare off the enemies, and it works. But they add like the music and like tense SFX to like really make you feel like that, and that no other documentaries does this.
Huh.
Yeah, that's why it's really really good.
I think I know what you're talking about, but
It seems like some National Geographic,
No,
like
No, that's
type
from
of
the BBC.
stuff. Like I know it's not because you said it's from the BBC, but it seems like something I would.
yeah, the National Geographic is really good as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
you see
they're
like
good in it, so-
leopards hopping in grass and shit, and like moving, and like tearing up rabbits and stuff. No, because that's how it be. Like I don't know like how well disguised the camera crew are, but they be getting like some, like I guess like far shots or like slightly close up shots of like these animals, and I'm just surprised that they never like see the camera crew.
You know what
with
they
these
do
big
for some
lenses.
You know what they do
What?
now
What did they do?
for like for smaller animals. They have environments,
But they have environments. What does that mean?
like big environments that they put wild animals in.
Oh, they just put them on
So
these
then-
sets.
So basically, no, it's like an outside set where it's like a controlled environment, like a big
That's weird.
yeah, because like it makes it easier, and well, for not for everything. They don't have like a thing for a bear or anything, no, but for smaller things like rabbits and like mices and shit like that, it's all like
Huh.
a set, man.
So it's so
man,
to
it's
like appear natural to them, but also be like
yeah, but also
control.
like have it like, oh, we don't have to go, like it's to not like spend more money for like trips and everything, because it costs a lot of money, dude.
that's scary, dude. Like I'm not even sure
Yeah.
if like they're aware of that. That's like some like Truman Show type stuff.
The Matrix.
No,
And
have
they
you
do
seen
a
the
really
Truman
good
Show?
job at
course
pretending
I've
like
seen the Truman
it's
Show.
still showing like we like it's the nature. It is nature. Like it's not like they're like surrounded by TVs and holograms and shit. No,
No,
it's
yeah.
like a genuine like. It's not like a zoo, but it's an open area that they control basically.
Right. Okay. I see what you mean.
So it's the same environment, but they just take care of it. And so they know like, oh, we have this amount of animals in it. We have this one, this one. They're all tagged and everything.
I could see the benefit of that if you're just trying to get like filler footage, like just stuff to put while someone's talking. But if you're trying to get them in their natural habitat for like some important sections, it would seem more practical.
It always is the best. It's always the best.
Right. Yeah.
But like they really made a good job at making it still feel like nature for the animals.
Well, I assume so. Yeah. It's not.
No, but they made it good. Like really, really, really good. And they also do like, well, not just the BBC, but documentaries in general. They like to, because you know how animals sometimes are tiny. They move like crazy fucking fast compared to us, right?
Yeah.
But so on the footage, what they do is they like slow-mo it. They slow it, so it feels more like smooth.
Oh.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I've seen
Whenever like
slow
they
mo
film like
shots. Yeah.
squirrels, you know how squirrels in real life, like when they're skinned, like bam, it's in a flash of the skin, they just raise their hands, right?
Oh yeah, they're really fast.
Yeah.
What they do is like you actually see the process of him raising his head. Like they slow the footage. It's really
It's like
really
slow
cool.
mo though, because like if you
No,
if
it's
you get
just like
like
a tad bit slower. It's a tad bit slower. That it feels like normal movement for us.
So they gotta
but it's
film on
just
a
like a
higher
tiny bit slow.
frame rate.
Oh yeah, no, it's like a 120/60
Yeah.
frames per second that they
Well,
like move around the speed. And
that's
shit.
what I was trying to say is that they probably use like a camera for that, because like if you were to like just use like a basic camera and then slow the footage down, it's gonna be like really choppy.
yeah.
Unless you have like a camera that handles like individual frames of movement, and then like a camera specifically for slow mo, in which you can just record that and not have to really do much.
Yeah.
Right, because they do.
The audio as well, bro. Like the mics they have, bro, to catch all the like leaves crackling noise and shit whenever an animal runs or something. Fuck, man. Oof,
How
A lot of
long?
money, a lot of money.
How long ago did you watch this? Did you watch this documentary?
Like the one with the praying mantis and shit?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's actually quite old, but like, I'd still consider recent. Let me actually go check right now.
Like, when did you watch it? Realize.
Oh, I watched it. I first watched it because I watched it a lot of times because it's a really good fucking video.
You can Oh, it's a video, not just a like regular documentary.
No, yeah, no. But like, it's the BBC have a YouTube channel, but they do the same. It's just on a shorter format.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, I couldn't imagine
should
like
find it.
rewatching a
Oh, I found it.
documentary. It seems very informational and it's
29 million views.
oh yeah. Well, it is the BBC.
It's called the Kung Fu Mantis versus Jumping Spider. That's the thing. Like they make it look like a duel. Like they're characterizing like animals, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like guy versus guy fighting.
Guy versus very drunken man.
Yeah.
No, but they also
Something
do
like
like
that.
angles with the cameras to make it look like it's fucking weird. They put like cameras like behind it, like behind each insects to give them like different points of view.
Well, like over the
Yeah,
shoulder.
I mean
shots.
that's how you do it. That means they're doing their job well. Is the whole point?
Oh,
is
no,
to
they're
attract
fucking
people
good.
to
Yeah.
watch it. Like
Yeah.
like when people
It's not
have
just
like
filming like, so today we're here at the zoo and we're gonna talk about the bear. We have here an expert about the bears. His name
Yeah.
is Bob. Bob,
Bob-
what are
Bob the
bears?
bear.
And then just like, well, Sharon, bears are an animal that lives in that's boring.
yeah no.
That's fucking boring when
That's
they
what-
add like tension and shit, and that's where it's like, ooh,
Well, that's
I'm
why
actually,
you
like,
see
hooked on it.
like YouTubers use like these really dumb thumbnails like Mr. Beast and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's because it's to grab attention and it's
It works,
to
dude.
get people to view their stuff, because you do that in articles as well, because I've been working in a
Yeah, the big
I've
black
been working-
text in the first
Yeah.
page is always what
'Cause-
you're seeing.
because at school I've been working on my op-ed, which is just like kind of like an article that you just have to make
Margaret Thatcher is dead.
based,
Breaking news.
based around your topic. And yeah, they like they like give example like use engaging title. Make sure your title makes sense. Make sure you know who you're shooting the like topic towards and stuff.
Wait, what's an op-ed?
An op-ed is like it's kind of like a personal like writing. I don't really know. The school I transferred to is very different. Like they're way more into like the terms of art. It's an art school,
Okay.
but you still like learn the basic stuff. Like I'm in pre-calculus and
Well, I assume most art schools have to teach you
Calculus
some-
is math for you, right?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Why don't they just call it math?
Well, there's
No,
different
because
levels
like
of math.
it's there's different there's like the basic math, which is just like elementary school would just be like it's all called math, but then
Yeah.
you get to middle school and high school where they teach you the other like more
higher
like,
levels.
higher levels of maths in categories. So like algebra,
Okay, yeah.
Geometry.
geometry, all that stuff. Like it has names for a reason. It's because like in that class you're going to be specifically learning about that stuff throughout the entire year instead of learning about like multiple stuff like learning how to add.
And it goes in different
multiply, stuff like
directions,
that.
so you can choose
Yeah.
which one you want to learn at different points.
Yeah.
Like in college and high school.
I'm not going to college though. I'm gonna be honest.
What you gonna do?
Big reveal.
Big
College is cool,
reveal?
dog.
I don't really know. College is cool, but like
College is
I
nice.
don't-
It
whatever.
just sucks for you guys because they make it so expensive.
they do, but like
They don't.
they do-
College. Well, I mean, it's,
Dude,
I don't want to
they-
get political.
They
but-
want to. I will get political. The government here like wants you to go to college so bad, into like when you're looking for like money, like if you don't save up for like college funds or whatever. The usually like the military or the Navy or the Army will have like sign up, get certain like a certain
Yeah,
amount
that's
of money
the only
to like
that's why your army is really big because it recruits a lot of people who just don't know how they
who
don't
need
have
money
nothing
for
to
college,
lose.
dude.
Yeah, that's what my dad did. He
No,
went straight
but
out of
they
high
do
school
that.
into
They
the
do that
Air
for
Force.
money for college, and I'm like, there are such teases to just like kind of force you into this like
Yeah, but you know, that's
position
the
where you
problem.
probably don't even want to get into, but you have
Yeah.
to in order to go to college to get like better chances of being hired.
and,
And, stuff.
and that's why
Yeah.
like even here like that's why like I'm like again unlike a lot of people and I don't want to get like really too political because I hate being that, but I'm kind of happy I just pay like 15% taxes because dog, you know how much
Seems
I
like a
pay to
lot.
go to college?
How much?
Each semester is $200 Canadian.
Are you going to a community college?
No,
Do you
don't
have,
have that
do-
here.
Okay.
It's an actual college.
Right. So, well,
With actual
are we
diplomas.
okay? So a community college is still an actual college. Maybe you're just going to the community college equivalent of a college in Canada. Have you thought of
No,
that?
it's just college.
Because community colleges are
actually
just
not-
like colleges that are not meant to be these big universities. They're meant to be a bit like smaller.
Oh no,
affordable.
mine is big.
Yours is big.
Mine is big. And just for the record,
Mine's pretty
for I call it college. I've said this plenty of times. But it's not actually called college.
Yeah. What do you call it?
It's easier for you to say. I say college for you guys to understand better.
Right.
But and we also call it college here, but it's not the same here. College in reality is called CEGEPS. It's spelled CEGERALD.
Yeah. Let's.
G like
I'm not even
Gerald,
gonna
right?
try. Just call it college.
Yeah, it's basically So you guys know how you guys like you have 12 like high school is up to 12.
Yeah, it's K
grade,
through
right?
12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours finish at 11.
Okay.
So that last year of like basic knowledge, like your final things,
Right.
we do it in the same time of either a program or a continuation, a university program. University program, you'd stay at college 2 years and then actually go to university.
So you're finishing your high school level
You're
education
finishing your high
at a
school
college.
while learning about like your job.
Okay.
And if you do a technical program, it's not 2 years, it's 3 years. And you do your standard 2 years as well of high school that you need to do. And then the third year, you finished all your mandatory classes. So you just do what your program, your technique is, or whatever you want to do as like a job.
Huh.
And then after that, you don't need to go to university. You get you get a college diploma.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
And that's only in Quebec, not even in the rest of Canada.
Oh, that's just in Quebec.
That's just in Quebec.
Is the rest of Canada like? I was almost gonna
So-
say normal. Is it like America?
Yeah, they have 12th grade and
You
shit.
get the exclusive deal.
But the prices are the same to go to college.
Well, I would
The
assume that
the
much. Yeah.
exclusive deal
Yeah.
of living in Quebec.
And
You get
Quebec
1
pays
year
more
off.
taxes than the rest of Canada, by the way.
It has what taxes?
Quebec pays more taxes than the rest of Canada.
Yeah, I thought so
is
when I
kinda-
heard 15%. I'm like, that
Because
might be a
the
bit steep.
Canada, we call it ROC, because it's rest of Canada.
Oh, so there's Quebec
like, the
and then
rest of
there's
Canada-
like what is not Quebec.
Quebec is kind of like Texas, in and
Let's
itself.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we're kind of people here are kind of like oh yeah, we like Canada, we like being part of it. It's just like yeah, we have our own culture. We're not the same as you guys.
No, that's understandable. I get that.
That's very accurate.
something like that.
Yeah, that is very Texan. Yeah. Okay, so like, how else is Quebec different from the rest of Canada? Is it mainly those two, like taxes and college, or is it other stuff?
Sorry, hold up. What?
It's Quebec.
Nah, I
Dozed
had to-
off.
Yeah. How
No.
how else is Quebec different from ROC? Is it
Besides
taxes and
French. Besides French, not much. I mean, laws are pretty much the same. That's again, a lot of people think Quebec is like its own, like, I know it said it's kind of like Texas, but like it's not like there's an actual border like of a culture change. No, it's literally the same. It still gets cold in the winter. We get a fuck ton of snow, no matter if you're in Vancouver or in fucking Montreal.
right?
It's literally just the same.
Because it's slapped down in the middle of the country, right?
However, and this is not a brag, this is like purely facts off like history and shit.
Okay.
Montreal, compared to like, everyone's like, oh, I want to go to Toronto and shit. Toronto, yes, it's bigger than Montreal,
Right.
but there's nothing. there's not as much culture and like life in the city as Montreal does. The amount, you know how many festivals the cities host at Toronto every year?
I'd assume too.
One.
Oh, I was close.
We host like 14 a year.
Yeah, from what I've heard, well, actually, what I've seen,
We have
and
a
heard
lot
about
of cool
Toronto.
shit. We have a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, from what I've gathered about Toronto, it did seem like more of a dead area than.
Because, like, historically speaking, Montreal was first in terms of, like, exploration and discovery, right? So more people were there first than Toronto. Then Toronto got, like, more and more popular because it was near the United States of America. Well, like, because, people went by boat, and Montreal's an island, and to go to Toronto, you gotta go through all the, like, lakes and shit, right?
Right.
And they went from Montreal. First was Quebec City, and then was Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of people know this, but Montreal's actually an island. It's a giant island.
Yeah, I didn't even know that until you showed me while we were looking at
giant-
the.
Yeah, it's a W, a big W, and surrounded by water.
That's weird.
Not like much. It's tiny rivers, but it's still an island.
Just like Hawaii.
No, actually, no, not like fucking surrounded by oceans. I'm talking about like.
What
a
do you mean?
river.
It's just surrounded by a lot more water.
It's just Hawaii. It's just the Hawaii of Canada.
Yeah, just the Pacific Ocean is like this small river between
like- 'cause we-
Hawaii and like
'cause, like,
California.
Yeah.
Hawaii is like one of the last states to be added, but it's completely separate from the United States.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been to
It's
Hawaii.
just-
it's
it's
like
just-
completely different. Well, you have your local Costco, but besides that, it's pretty
Yeah.
much different.
The local Costco at Hawaii.
Oh yeah, no, there's a big dude, and that Costco is filled to the brim with people all the fucking time.
What at Hawaii?
In Hawaii, yeah. And another thing they do in
Costco's
Hawaii is like their pickup trucks. They jack their suspension so fucking high. Like they like crank it up so fucking high. Like the pickup trucks are at least like 2 feet taller than like normal.
Why do they do that?
I have no fucking clue. They do that to their like pickup trucks. They do that to their Jeeps. They even do that to like some like vans. I'm like, why would you do that? You have roads. It's not like you're going off road in the jungle.
Is it like a really is it? Does the elevation vary a lot, or is it like pretty flat?
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bunch of it's volcanoes. It's a volcanic island.
Well, I mean, I get that there's volcanoes, but like in the general areas where people live.
Well, depends which islands. I've only been on one. There's like it's an archipelago.
Okay, then
right?
the one that you went to.
So I went to Big Island, the big island,
Maui.
the one you see on the map. Yeah, Maui.
Yeah.
And and I never fucking knew this, but Hawaii has a desert. The island is split in two. And I'm not even joking. It's literally split in two.
It's bipolar.
One side one side is like full of vegetation and humid, and the other is a wasteland.
Inside of me.
All there
are two
is
wolves.
is like yellow grass and volcanic rocks. That's it. Nothing else. In fact, the only kind of animal that lives there are lava goats.
Yeah, I've heard nothing about that. I feel like they're trying to keep that out of
Look
the
on
public
Google
knowledge.
Maps right now and like toggle on the like Earth view, and you'll see on Big Island that one side is like more yellow and really less green than the other.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I've actually seen lava as well in real life. Speaking of that, that's fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
Make cobblestone.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen. Well, I had to stay like fucking really far away from that shit.
Well, yeah, like it gets hot even when.
Because it's a fucking volcano. It's like the earth, it's like the rocks melting and shit.
It's the
And I
Earth's
saw
asshole.
red. No, I saw
Actually,
red, like in the fucking volcano, like the lava itself floating and shit. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That seems very cool.
so crazy. Volcanoes be everywhere. Because there's the land volcanoes.
Volcanoes are sick, dude.
And then there's some in the fucking water, dude. There's some in the water.
Dude, watching like this is like I've watched a video of like a volcano erupting in the water
Oh yeah.
in like a slow motion. It's so therapeutic. You just relax watching the rocks and fucking shit solidify.
That seems like it would terrify.
And by the
me.
way, that water in that surrounding area is fucking boiling.
Oh yeah, because it's like one of the
It's
hottest
not. You
substances on
don't
the earth.
go dive to go see a volcano. You will fucking burn.
You will be
Alive.
roasted, boiled.
You will literally be roasted.
Tiki Land.
Yeah.
We can relax. Out in the tiki sand.
Well, that reminds me. I saw a video on Twitter. Apparently, the main cartoon character that Ice Spice had a crush on was SpongeBob as a kid.
Ain't no way, boy.
No, like
no
I
way.
saw that and I was trying to see if it was a deep fake because I did not
That's
believe
hilarious.
it whatsoever.
Is it true?
Is it true?
It's true.
Oh my
No way.
god.
Dude, I could not
Motherfucker
imagine.
dreamed about fucking a sponge.
Bro. She's a munch.
She's a munch.
She's a munch for SpongeBob, bro. Sponge munch.
Sponge. Ooh.
Sponge munch.
Sponge munch and Ice Spice.
Why they all
Ice
up in
Spice,
SpongeBob
dude. Ice Spice
shit?
made like, didn't Ice Spice make like shit music?
She makes
recently?
what do you mean made? She does make them.
She's still doing it.
Makes
I
shit
know. That's why
music.
like recently she makes like shit
Yes,
music.
it's just okay. So it's just like her whole like online like personality is just her being a thought. It's literally like she's enforced it. She's promoted it. Her music videos is just her like
Twerking.
rubbing on her chest and like twerking and shit.
It's like
And I'm
Cardi
like,
B,
dude,
but
like-
with no drugging people.
Like Nicki Minaj and shit.
I don't
Yeah, well,
know,
at least
yeah.
Nicki Minaj's music was like catchy.
Yeah,
This isn't.
it's like half of Ice Spice's fan base is people doing it ironically, and then people who find her hot.
Oh god, dude, that reminds me. Kanye's fucking kids, dude. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Those
saw
Kanye's
it.
kids?
Yeah, Northwest
That's
or whatever.
Dude,
terrible.
what
dude.
happened to them, bro? Like, what are they doing now?
They're dancing with Ice Spice. They're trying to learn her
They're
ways.
like what literally like one of his daughters dresses up exactly like Ice Spice and like she's
They
too
skinned
young,
her.
dude. They skinned her.
They skinned Ice Spice.
They skinned her.
Yeah.
They and like Kanye is already like depressive as it is. He doesn't need to be more fucking depressed, bro.
Nah, she's gonna get the
He's
feature
gonna
on
Dude,
the
see
that
comeback
that
album.
breakup with Kim Kardashian, bro, got him like deep in a dark.
Was it
place,
whose
bro.
decision
He
was it?
fucking
Was it
shifted.
his or was it hers?
Both?
Well, I imagine they didn't like.
Oh,
each
it's a
other in the first
mutual.
place.
Actually, I don't think so. I think it's Kim that broke up.
Yeah.
It's a shame, dude.
Oh yeah, she wanted
Then
Pete
she went out
Davidson,
to play
didn't she?
with
No,
Pete
because I remember
Davidson.
seeing like a thing where like when him and or Kanye and Kim were together, and then I can't remember. I think she said she wanted something or wanted to do something, but didn't have enough money for it, and like Kanye insisted that he'd like pay for it or whatever, or give her money for it, and then he like sent her an envelope of just money for her to get what she wanted to get.
Not even like a
But-
wire transfer, just cash.
No, an envelope in cash, dude. Like,
That's
That is
fucking
very
true.
that is very like Breaking Bad of him, I will admit.
Yeah, dude, that's a Walter
60?
White move, bro.
100,000 each. It's like the only thing I remember from Breaking Bad. I still have yet to like really watch that show.
No, you kind of just skimmed it,
Honestly,
didn't
that I think that I feel bad about Breaking Bad is that the memes kind of like killed it. They killed a bit some of
Are
the
you
like goodness.
sure the memes killed
I think it fueled the show even more because
I mean, it fueled
'Cause-
it. It definitely fueled it. But like nowadays, I see more people like making memes and be like, "Oh yeah, I watched it," and they just watched memes. They never actually watched the show.
Well, that's their fault. Like they're not willing to put the time in to watch a good show. You know?
It is a fucking good show.
I think
bro.
I watched like until like early season 1. I'm like not done at all. Like I'm in season 1. I finished.
Take your time with it.
I
Honestly,
finished
there's no
the
rushing.
episode where like he gets his first kill
Ooh.
on the guy. in
Oh,
the
that the
basement.
most I think it's the one of the most brutal.
Yeah, no, because like because he's not in that life yet, so you can see him like genuinely struggling to do so,
Yeah.
and he's like so upset with himself about it.
Yeah.
That was like one of the best seasons.
and like
It's also the episode where he smokes weed.
yeah. No shit, are you smoking weed?
Yeah.
Wait, he's like, is that my weed?
That's fucking funny, bro.
He's fucking getting
I
lit,
remember
dude.
you just see him like in the couch, like being your dad, and he has a joint in his hand.
He's at the table. He's at the fucking table. He
He's
like
smoking weed, bro.
he
So
like
good for
finishes the roll with his tongue. He had to get like 2 papers because it was too fucking small. Yeah, but that scene's really great because it kind of like builds up of like him not wanting to do
Yeah.
it, cause like he throws the plate away after it breaks
right.
or whatever,
Yeah. But
and then he realizes like, oh shit, wait, why is there something's not right? And he notices that there's a piece missing, and like even like before he's getting ready to kill him, you can see him like crying, starting to cry because he knows what he has to do
yep.
to like not get himself killed, which is so great.
Yeah. It was
Remember, one of my favorite scenes from the show is actually when Hank reads like the book that he found in
Hank
the
takes
toilet.
a
When he's
shit.
Like, he did-
shitting.
yeah, yeah, he's
Yeah,
shitting.
yeah, and then he starts like fucking.
Realizing?
He's like, yeah, he's just casually taking a massive shit, and then all of a sudden he just stops moving, and just fucking realizes everything. That's so good. That's such a good scene.
I'm having deja vu.
Gene-
I think you told me that before.
Dean Norris. I think you did tell us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the other scene where Hank again, like he reads a piece of paper and it says WW on it,
Is that
and then he's
the
like,
same scene?
he says as a joke like, Walter
Oh,
White,
Walt-
and then
You got me.
and then Walter, and then yeah, Walter was like, you got me.
Yeah.
But that like you feel the tension, like, holy shit.
I love that Dean Norris had a good spot. You know, he was in
Do you know
Terminator
is
2.
the actor's name, right?
He was in what?
Yeah. He was in Terminator 2.
The
I
Walter
didn't
White
watch
Jr.,
Terminator
right?
2.
He was in T2. He played one of the cops near like the ending scene.
Are you talking about like the actor of Walter White Jr.?
No,
no, I'm
Dean
talking
Norris.
Dean Norris.
Hank.
He plays Hank.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Wait,
he's
he was in
such
Tomb
a-
Raider?
He was in Terminator 2. He played like a cop extra.
Oh,
but what was it called? He's such a meme now. Like realizing like how good his
You
acting
sussy
was.
baka.
Yeah, his acting is so good. And then like
That
he
meme
starts a
pissed me off,
cameo.
though. So many people used it in online class, and it's just turned crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm seeing a pattern, right? We have Better Call Saul with the guy who played Howard Hamlin. I don't remember the actor's name. And we have Breaking
Hey,
Bad.
Bacchus.
Yeah, we have Breaking Bad with the guy who plays Hank. These are both very important supporting roles, and afterwards
and the
the
fucking
actors just
actor
like
of,
go to Twitter and all of their other bullshit and make memes.
Dude. Like, oh, okay, no, but like for another great actor, the guy who played Mike
What did he do?
Herman Trout.
Oh, Kid Named Finger, bro.
Oh, that was just the internet
Yeah.
doing it for him. He had nothing.
He
to do
also
with
wasn't. That actor was also in Parks and Recreation, by the way.
it. He's in Parks
No,
and
they
Recreation?
were like a lot of them were in different shows. So like
I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
scene is
yeah.
so funny.
Bob-
that scene in Parks and Rec
Bob
is so funny, bro.
Odenkirk, who plays
Breaking.
Saul Goodman,
Oh,
was
he
in
plays
The
nobody,
Office.
bro.
He was in The Office, and he like shows up, and people were like, Saul Goodman, Saul, and like people were The Office.
Oh
is a
wait,
sitcom,
no,
if
I
you don't
think you're
know.
talking about. Was it a lot of crossovers as well?
I don't think it's really
'Cause they did a
crossover.
special episode.
I know they did.
where
I know
they-
what you're talking
for
about.
the Oscars.
Yeah.
No, he just plays a different character, but it's
Oh, okay.
But the
It's
audience
him, and
was
he's
like
pretty
that.
much dressed the same.
Yeah, dude, that Oscar episode of
It's
The
just how
Office
they-
is
oh, yeah.
so good. Creed just comes in like Jesse's like, "Yo, I'm here for the meth. There's
here
cameras."
to
He freaks the
drop
fuck out.
something.
And Craig's like, Craig
Drop
just
something
comes in like,
off for
"Yo, what's
someone."
up, bro?" Dabs him up. And
Jesse,
takes the
my
fucking
man.
meth. Yeah.
He's like, what's wrong with these schizo freaks? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I got my
Yeah.
crystal meth, guys.
Dude,
That's
that
so
guy was
good,
a
dude.
jerk.
He's awesome.
In The Office.
Dude.
Pretended to have like his niece's birthday and like tell everyone to put money in like a gift card, and then at the end of the day, he just takes the
just
money for
takes
himself. He was a fucking jerk.
No, that is
That's
a
so
venture capitalist
awesome,
right
dude.
there. Like, true respect for him. He's
He
grinding.
knows what's up, dude.
Have you guys seen The Office?
Yeah.
Or no?
Oh,
pre-
dude.
I love it.
Pretty
I
sure
love
everyone
this,
has.
The
It's
Office.
kind of like
Yeah.
a tradition of.
It's
I've also
such
seen,
a
Parks
such a
and Rec.
funny take on like a documentary of kinds, but it's just comedy.
Yeah, it's a mockumentary.
Yeah, wait.
a
Have you
comedy
seen Parks and Rec though?
Yeah, I
No.
watched it.
It's really good as well. It's fun.
I thought the
as fuck.
characters in Parks and Rec were a bit one note and more annoying than Office. Like a lot of them did
But
seem as very good
you
cameos
gotta
in the
admit,
show.
Ron Swanson was
Well, he
fucking
carried the
great.
show. God damn! Like he is Dwight Schrute, but if he had balls, like that was like the
I
whole
think
concept.
I think just the like characterization of him, like a guy who hates the government
Ron
works for the
Swanson.
A
government.
libertarian. Yeah.
What's the actor's name for Ron Swanson? I can't remember. his name.
He's in The Last of Us. God damn.
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna
Nick
bring
Offerman.
that up.
Nick
yeah,
Offerman.
no, yeah, I was
Nick
gonna
Offerman.
I was just about to bring that up. He did such a good job in The
He
Last of Us.
did
dude.
a fucking good job, and he's not even gay IRL, and he made me want to turn gay for like a day, honestly, because that was
wait,
fucking
like a day?
badass.
Like
Yeah,
a day
shut up.
only, really?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Dude, I think about that shit for a week. What do you pussy shit?
I think about it for.
But like,
eternal
I'm just saying that
because
he did a really good job on
He
that
did.
show.
I know,
But it was
great.
so weird though, because when I saw him at first, I just couldn't get the picture that he played Ron. So I just like, dude, Ron is so epic. I mean, Nick Offerman.
It's so fitting to his character though that he would do something.
You know, he did a.
Literally gives a fucking claymore to a child, and like he does like he teaches her like, yes, I will teach you history. America is a failure. He starts laughing,
He's a failure. Yes.
and then her mom, the mom of the kid, comes in like, "Hi, you're Ron Swanson? Yeah, you made my daughter write this for an essay." And then there's a question: Why does government matter? And then you see the child saying, "It doesn't."
No, I actually like answered some U.S. government answers like Ron Swanson would.
U.S. government.
Yeah.
Wait, would you do like he would like answer a question by a question?
I just like. I what was it?
He did that while in an interview, and he made like the interviewer super fucking uncomfortable. Are you saying that this is a promise? What constitutes a promise? Okay. All right. Thank you, Ron.
That's good.
I got the Office stuff. I saw
It's
someone
so
like
funny.
talk about how like someone was like, The Office US is not even funny. They just copied the UK one and then like went on.
No, the U.S. office
but
is
like,
good.
but like they literally like only
No, but
copied
they copied
the first
start, but
episode.
They made it no. They copied the start. Like the first episode is literally just a
It's
U.S.
the-
version of the show.
Yeah.
Of the but
The United
like
Kingdom.
as the
version.
show went on, it completely went off from the UK show and it went
It had
on
its
and
own
on.
tangent.
It was
Yeah,
its
no,
own
because
thing.
they even said like the first episode.
Which I think is good.
The
honestly.
first
It's kinda
episode,
smart.
because The Office never aired in the U.S. because it was a UK show, so they remade it for the first episode.
Guess
Then
what?
aired
And
it.
guess what?
Then aired
And
it.
guess
Then
what?
it did a really good job, and so
Guess-
immediately, episode 2 was completely written by like different people.
Which
is great.
Guess what? Guess
What?
what they did?
What?
So, the UK had the show called The Office, and then the US was like, "Yeah, let's make our own version." Guess what Quebec did?
Oh God.
No,
They made a reboot of The Office in French, but not French like French from France, like our French, which is like kind of like it's a different accent, but it's so bad. It's so
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
bad.
Like people are really riding the fame of The Office. I think there's like an
There's
Indian
no
or like an
scene
Arabic
that's-
version.
it was so bad. It only had 2 seasons. The Office is like, and it wasn't. It was a reboot. Like you know how like the U.S. Office is a reboot of the UK version.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the original one. The Quebec version wasn't even doing a copy of the UK version. It was doing a copy of the US, which was already a copy of.
well, as you would, yeah.
It's a copy of a copy.
So it just like
Of an
it
original
was so
show.
bad. The only time that I laughed is when like Michael Scott,
French Michael.
yeah, French Michael, which he's like super fat and tiny by the way. He's like
Obese.
awful, and he does like a meeting right about like sexual misconduct and shit, and then he's like they do like a role play where like his boss, Michael Scott's boss, pretends to be the lobby agent and be like, "Sir, we have reported that there's this like screaming in our room." Oh yeah, well because that's a kid getting raped.
Okay.
And there's just absolute silence.
Yeah, I
That was
would be
the
quiet
only
after
funny
that
part.
too. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that was the only funny part. And then for the rest of the show, it was just awfully, like, not even bad funny. Like, not even, like, fun bad. Just terrible. It was not even fun to watch.
Well, see, that's interesting that like Canada did that too, because as Deeps was saying, like, what was it, India or the Middle East did a copy?
It was like I don't remember. Yeah, somewhere in the Middle East they did like their own version of it. So it's literally the exact same show.
Carbon
US.
copy.
Like it's straight up carbon copy. They didn't try to write anything original. It's the same thing translated in their language, but with like a cast of
like brown people.
of ethnicity and
Yeah.
culture and stuff. So
Reboots
it
are
was
dangerous, though.
literally just The Office, but they were wearing like these stupid ass fucking pieces
Hijabi.
of clothing, dude.
No, I saw on Twitter they copied what was it? There was a specific scene that they
The
copied.
fire.
Where,
It was the fire.
Yeah, the
scene
fire.
where Dwight lights he throws a cigarette in a trash can and then says everything.
Oh, yeah. He starts a fucking fire alarm.
Yeah.
So like, but the thing with the Office is that. Like the original, like The Office US, is that
The
that
camera
entire
angles as
scene,
well does-
that
helps,
entire
like, with the
scene
comedy and
was
shit.
quick paced and like
Yeah,
chaotic.
that's why I said. That's why I'm
And
saying
then,
like,
like-
the camera angles and the cameramen's like really did
Yeah.
a good job. You know how sometimes the cameraman like pretends to be in the scene where like when people start running, he runs as well and the camera shakes.
Oh, yeah.
I love how they like that adds. to
No,
the
they put like
comedic aspect.
documentary like tactics in there. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, not,
But like that
yeah.
scene ends so damn quick because of how stupid it was. And then like the
When
Middle
girl
Eastern
throws her
one,
cats in
and then the
fucking
Middle
roof.
Eastern one, like they do the same bit, but like that part where like one of the employees goes into the roof, he does like they completely cut out the most funniest part where he just falls out and hits the ground.
Oh yeah, he's just in there.
Instead
Oh,
like
yeah.
he just crawls back out. And I'm like, dude, there's nothing funny about this scene except for the fact that they're panicking over a fake fire.
Well, maybe the secret canon behind that is that in the U.S. version, the guy accidentally fell out of the ceiling and they left it in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they knew it worked, they still would have copied it. Or maybe it's not in their budget because
Maybe they're literally looking at a script. Maybe that's what they did.
falls through roof.
Dude, have you guys seen you guys watch South Park?
No.
No, I don't like
Damn.
South Park.
You don't like South Park?
No,
It's kind of like overly edgy.
yeah.
I
to the
love
point
it.
where it's just
I
not
fucking
funny.
love it. Well, there's this, the new ones are kind of like, they're still edgy, but they have like, each season has its own kind of narrative. There's an actual
Or
story.
like seasons do in shows.
No, because the first seasons, you know how Family Guy, like, you can watch, like, any episode of a season and not be confused?
Oh, like okay, so
I'd be
they're
confused
not really...
where the writers went because it's not
Like,
funny.
it's not, like, followed up.
Right, yeah, so they don't
Like-
build
like
upon
fi-
each
it's
episode. It's like on this week.
No, that's the thing. They do build
Yeah, in South Park
a story
they do.
upon each season.
Alright.
Yeah, but not in Family Guy, right?
Yeah,
And
not
that's
in a
what
lot
kind
of
of
Adult
was
Swim
cool
shows.
about it. But like at first, when like the earliest seasons, South Park didn't do that. They were like Family Guy, where it was like different like stories each episode.
yeah.
But the new ones are better because it actually has like a plot and everything building. And one of them is the funny shit ever. It's like Cartman wants to fucking like he wants to make the black kid in the school
Token.
admit that like Token that like OJ Simpson did like nothing wrong
Okay.
because like Eric is well, I don't know if it's OJ, but a black politician say awful stuff. And like he basically wants to do an excuse to like make him say that, and then he invents this whole plot where like black people became like angry black people at white people for being racist start being like the zombie invasions,
What?
and then he pretends like to be Brad Pitt and everything, and dude, a little boy Cartman makes. With like the panic of like having a fucking zombie apocalypse, he crashes 3 planes. and everyone dies but him. So he just kills thousands and thousands, like hundreds and thousands of people, like just because he doesn't like black people. It's fucking funny.
Cartman is the type of
What-
character that those Adult Swim shows need, like just an actual force of evil.
Oh yeah, well they
Bart
actually do in
Simpson.
Robot Chicken.
Now, Bart
which is one of the mama-
Okay, Bart Simpson had a moral compass sometimes. All right.
Yeah.
No, well,
He's-
Bart
There's
Simpson
always
is
characters
kinda-
like that though. There's like this Bart, Cartman, Stewie. Stewie is just like not even evil anymore. His whole point was just like, destroy mommy, and then like he just
Yeah.
doesn't do that anymore.
He's
like,
just sarcastic.
I would say
Look
more
at my
like,
time
like-
machine. I'm slightly queer.
Like that's his whole thing now. And but like then
On
again on like
steroids.
Family Guy, like what you were talking about, like how you'll never be confused. They do that like constantly in the show, just in
Yeah.
case if anyone's like scrolling through channels, you'll just see like
Peter, I can't believe my dad just lost his job because of you.
or some shit
Yeah,
like
and
that.
speaking
And I'm
of
like,
which-
it's so annoying. Like I don't care for the fucking plot of one episode that will never be
Speaking-
relevant to the next one.
Exactly.
Just show me
yeah,
the cutaways
and
and go
speaks-
away.
No. But like
You
speaking
think
of
that's
which,
bad?
the creators of South Park, Matt and Trey or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember
Matt
his
and
name, but
Trey.
they're 2 guys. Yeah, they hate Family Guy because they think it's bad writing, and I kind of understand
no, it
at
is.
some point. Like I think
Yeah.
Family Guys is funny, but their writing is shit. If you know what I mean, it's still funny to watch, but their
Most
writing
projects
is not good.
associated with Seth MacFarlane are pretty shit writing.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is,
dude, like the new one, The Orville, that I fucking
Yeah,
hate
it's
that.
so shit.
yeah.
My parents watched the
The
first
Orville is so
episode. I heard
shit.
that it was based. The plot was
It's
I have to
awful.
urinate once a year, and I stopped there.
Yeah, and
Like,
then, dude, it starts off like super serious, like Star Trek, but
Yeah,
it ends
it's
up with,
just
his
a
wife
Star
cheating
Trek.
on him.
it's just.
No,
I
it's Star
remember
Trek, but,
watching
like,
some of
really
it. It's like
bad.
a Star Trek clone, but it's fucking absolutely terrible. It's just Seth MacFarlane, dude.
God.
He gets
No.
like some of like cast members he's worked with. He got I don't remember the actor's name, but he got the guy who plays Steve from American Dad to come into the show and do stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
it's just like another excuse for him writing stuff. I think the only good
Oh wait, he's the
thing
writer.
in terms of writing he's done Seth MacFarlane, yes, for the show.
Oh, it was.
But I think
yeah,
the only
it's,
the only good thing he's ever written was both Ted movies.
Oh, he did those.
yeah, Ted was. I
Like
yeah,
those
right.
two are
As well-
hilarious.
As
dude.
well as A Million Ways to Die in the West. That was actually
yeah.
good because that was a live action as well.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good at making live action and not like.
You should just do movies, dude.
And by the way,
should just be
speaking
an
of
actor.
Speaking of Ted, they're making a series right now.
What type of
Oh,
series?
yeah, I know.
Wait.
Thank God.
What type of series?
Ted was so fucking funny, dude. Remember that scene where like
Is it wait?
John like Ted finds the amount of porn on like John's
There's
laptop.
so much porn.
And then they have to like go deep in the water
Clockwise
to like
rim
throw
job,
it out.
counterclockwise rim job.
No. Okay. So,
Chicks with dicks, Johnny. Oh my God.
Chicks with dicks.
no, but my question is, there's like a TV series being made, a streaming. What is it?
Yeah, like a show. I don't know if
Dude,
it's a
if
TV
it's
series
fucking
or, like-
animated in the same style as
No, it's a
Oh
live
Jesus,
action.
that would be
Oh, thank
horrifying. That would be so
It's
many.
like,
live
oh,
action.
Johnny, Johnny.
That's the next
Fortnite.
Velma in making.
Dude, no, don't
Velma
even
is
get, don't
so
even
bad.
get, don't even get me
Dude,
started.
Velma
Don't
is
even
so
get me
bad.
started. Don't even get me started.
Dude, you know what? Like, hate watching. Like, people watch it because it's so bad. I didn't
No,
even do that.
They
because
shouldn't. That's
as an
gonna boost
animator
viewers,
myself-
dude.
No, yeah.
I don't think
As
they
an
realize
animator
that.
myself, I saw that. I saw the first episode and I was like, wow, that is a disgrace to animation. So I'm not even gonna support the fucking show.
It's not even
gonna
like
watch it.
a disgrace. It's a disgrace to the original people who created Scooby-Doo.
Which was
and who
Canadian,
wrote.
by the way.
Like,
That
who-
show was made
the-
by United Americans, and
now
the
it's made
original
by Mindy
Scooby-Doo were
Kaling.
made by.
Who originally wrote like Scooby-Doo? Where are you? Like that show is like. I still think
That's
it's the
fucking-
better one. Like people are like, oh,
The
Mystery
OG like first
Incorporated.
ones.
Yeah, the original
Oh yeah, they're fucking
Scooby-Doo.
cool. And even the recent, the ones that aired in like 2012 and shit, which was animated still.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the one that
And
was
it
on
still
Cartoon
was-
Network.
That's where
right?
like
Mystery
Yeah,
Incorporated.
yeah.
I think is the one
Scooby-Doo, like,
everyone
I think, what
talks
was it
about.
called?
Mystery
Scooby-Doo
Incorporated.
Mysteries or something.
That was a pretty good one.
It was just called Mystery Incorporated, I think. That's the most recommended one by the community. It's not very Scooby Doo to me. It's just like they're trying to like put drama into these characters who don't really need it. The whole point is that they're goofy looking,
Yeah.
solving mystery solvers, and then
with a
Scooby
cool
and Shaggy are
dog.
just like, oh man, like these foods, man.
Yeah, it was
Like,
meant to
they're
be one of
fucking
those
eating.
more ignorant watches.
It's just like haha funny cartoon, and that's what things
Bro,
always should be.
making Shaggy like a fucking drug addict made no
That's
sense whatsoever.
no. That's why I love the movies. I love the live action movies because they stay on script. They make every character
Yeah.
silly and goofy instead of
And I-
making the
and-
movie
and-
serious.
And then,
Which is
like,
why
of
it's so
course,
good.
at my age, I watched this and it's like, okay, it's not really to my sense of humor, but it's made for kids, and for a kid, this is perfect. It's so good.
Oh no, it's great. I think because I think the
Because like if a kid watches Velma, like what the fuck? First
Yeah,
off, it's
no.
not even made
Well,
for kids.
No,
yeah,
yeah,
it's not
totally.
made
So what
for
the
kids.
fuck? Why Scooby-Doo at its roots is a kid show? Why making an adult show?
Oh, just
It's
making
stupid.
any kid's property an adult version is just inherently not going to be a good idea.
Is awful.
They've done it with
It's
the
an awful
Scooby Doo.
idea.
They've done it with the Powerpuff Girls, but that never got
And they've done
released.
the
God,
same.
they did it
they've
with,
done- wait, no. They've done the exact same.
Banana
With
Splits.
no, they did the exact same with Totally Spies.
What?
I don't know what that is.
I've never heard of that.
Oh my
Is that a
god, you
Canadian
guys
thing?
didn't have Totally Spies.
We might
Let me
have
actually
it,
check.
but like I never watched it probably.
It's like this animation of like
Yeah.
it's like this animation of like three girls that are spies and shit.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I definitely didn't watch it.
And it was actually good, but they made a like remake of that where it was 4 kids from like elementary school instead, and it was just so fucking bad.
Oh,
Like really fucking
It's
bad.
funny. It's funny that like we talk about like how like making kids to adult animation, but they also do it like in reverse, where they do kids to babies, and that's also terrible.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Tiny
That's really
Toons
bad.
and then like Baby Looney Tunes and stuff like that. There was like this weird era in like the late '90s where they were obsessed with turning these characters into children for no reason.
Yeah, there's. I
That's
know
why-
they're
that's
still
why,
doing
like-
it today, though. Like, if you turn on
Are they?
Cartoon Network, it is
Oh, Total Drama Rama. Yeah.
Total Drama Rama.
Total Drama Rama is the
Dude,
most
that
recent.
is a Canadian
Total,
disgrace.
Total
dude.
Drama Rama is the most recent show to do that.
Yes,
which is
they did it with
unfortunate.
that.
Because
I will-
I know that the original source material is really good.
Oh, for
And then,
like late
people
teens.
who wanted
Yeah.
And people who wanted to like see another show done by the same team just get this mess.
They get that bullshit. No, I would
Why is
agree
the
that
chef
that
the same,
and
like-
Titans Go is also a for younger audiences thing.
Okay, Teen Titans Go was good.
I don't
but
care if
on
it's
the
good,
face,
but like you look
it-
at the
it fell
comedy
off.
and like
Oh yeah,
everything about
Go.
it.
I mean, Go has evolved a bit. They've realized like who some of the viewers are.
Yeah.
Like instead of just children, they realize that some of the older fans might want to watch. So they do humor. They do like a lot of obscure references to like older stuff. A lot of obscure.
They do,
heroes,
like,
maybe
wink, wink.
nerd. Comic nerds would know.
Yeah.
They did a whole crossover episode with Freakazoid. No one's gonna know who the fuck Freakazoid is.
The
Unless
crossover
you're from-
episode with Young Justice. Rip.
like dude, like no one's gonna know this shit unless you were a fan of like the older DC stuff. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Just to come back to Totally Spies, it is a Canadian show, so that's why you guys don't know about
yep,
it. But
that's
it
what I
wasn't.
thought.
But it was on my Cartoon Network.
Oh, your Cartoon Network.
Just Cartoon Network. Yeah. Well, we still had all the same shows because it's kind of like Teletoon. You guys know what Teletoon
No.
is?
No, that's yours.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah,
your Cartoon
see?
Network?
No. But some people have it in the States. But they have like their like program of it, right? We have Cartoon Network, which is American,
Right.
but we played some of our shows as well on Cartoon Network.
Okay.
That's all. I still like enjoy the fuck. I grew up with the same shows as you guys.
Oh, yeah.
In fact,
No,
one of my
I
favorite
think
animation show
we-
from Cartoon Network is fucking Regular Show about.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yes,
easily.
dude. We
I
had
love
a lot
Regular
of
Show,
like really prime.
Oh yeah,
great
like
shows.
Adventure Time. As I said, Regular Show. Fucking.
Waiting for someone to slip up and say
OKKO,
Steven
Teen
Universe.
Titans. The
It's
original Teen
unfortunate too,
Titans.
because like the good shows like OKKO got like canceled.
It got
early.
canceled.
Yeah,
but it was really good.
because their final episode is literally talking about how they got canceled, and they made the whole episode on it, which
Yeah,
is unfortunate
which
because
is
it was good. I keep talking about how it was good. My friend is talking shit on me. You're like, you don't think it's good? You only watched it because there was the Sonic crossover. Because I'm a big Sonic fan.
There's a
so, like,
Sonic crossover?
There was a Sonic crossover where they
Yeah, there
legit
was a Sonic
they
crossover,
dead
I
ass got the official voice actor for Sonic and Tails
Yes,
from
they
the
did.
games
And, dude,
to play them
you know
and
what?
made
You
like
know what?
1,000
Dude.
references, dude.
Dude, do you know what? That voice actor that played Sonic also
Ro-
was in
what?
Regular Show.
Yeah, Roger
And
Yeah,
he
Craig
was
Roger
Smith.
Craig
Sonic.
Smith. He's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, he played an actual character that
God.
was in Regular Show. He played
he plays
the
Thomas.
intern.
He plays
the, like-
Thomas and he plays like a million side characters.
Like
I don't.
when I heard his voice when I was rewatching the show, I was like, dude, that's Sonic.
That is-
Yeah, I don't know.
Sonic.
I don't know what it was, but for some reason, like
And speaking of Sonic, dude, the new one that came out on Netflix, finally a good fucking Sonic show.
Prime
actually,
is.
Sonic Boom, dude, Sonic Boom the game was so fucking bad, but the series
the
itself
show
was
was
the
great.
series
It
was
was so
the show
funny.
was better than the fucking
It
game.
was so funny, dude.
Dude, yeah, they made an actual joke about slavery once, and I was fucking
The
laughing my
soup
ass
is
off.
cold and the salad is hot. How is that even
Yeah,
possible?
like I think there's an episode where Dr. Eggman like splits robots that are black and white and then exterminates the black ones.
Okay, I think I need to watch
Robots are
Sonic.
like,
though.
you guys are defective. He says like, you guys are defective, and then gun style. It's like it's fucking.
Yeah,
awesome.
no, it's actually so good. I think it
They
should
even
be-
did a
if-
bit. They even did the bit where they like went live action. Like
You
some guy dressed up
have-
as a Sonic guy, but like a really bad Sonic.
God, I forgot
and made
what
it
it's-
obvious.
If you have Hulu or HBO Max, it should be on there because it is cartoon.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
that's
on-
HBO
it's on-
Max. Yeah, no one gives a shit.
No,
about
it's on Netflix for me.
it.
No, I want.
Prime,
Sonic
yeah,
Boom's
no,
on Netflix.
Prime is good
Sonic
in
Prime
terms
is
of
good. Sonic Prime is
accuracy
good.
to the games. Like when Sonic's in his normal world, they get everything right. Like him actually collecting rings before he gets into
Yeah,
battle.
yeah, and the movies as well, dude. Sonic, I don't know why.
Nah, the
no, I love the movies were good. The
I
movies were
didn't
good.
care for the first movie. I like the second one a lot because it does so much better.
Yeah, I would
Wait,
say the
wait.
second one is way. The
in
second
terms of
one
the
is way
first
better
movie,
than
it's
the
just-
first one. But you gotta
There's
admit
nothing
that, like,
Sonic
the end
about
result,
the first movie except for the fact that he's in the movie. There's
You
nothing
gotta
Sonic
admit,
about
you
it.
gotta admit, the end result of what Sonic looks like was way better than what the original.
Are we talking
trailer
about the
was.
Jim
That
Carrey
done.
Sonic movies?
Yes.
How do you like the second one better than the first one? I thought the second one was. I thought everyone thought that was goofy. The first one was like a solid. Like,
I mean, okay, we gotta understand. These are kid shows. It's for kids.
oh yeah, but the
So,
movies at least
us-
like are. Yeah, I understand that it's for like kids.
It's a solid 9 out of 8, like 8.5 out of 10. Like honestly,
What?
it's not like obviously.
I think
like,
the first
so,
one's like
awesome.
a solid for me I use the rating system as like regular grading, so like a 7 is a C. I think it's like between a 7 and an A. Like for the first movie, it was pretty
The
solid.
first movie's like
It was pretty
whatever.
good.
Yeah, it was good, but like there's nothing Sonic about it except for like, hey, look, I'm fast and I move and shit. Like
So how
there's
is that-
nothing going on.
How is it more Sonic in the second one then?
The more they bring more characters, there's more references to what Eggman actually builds. Like in when he comes back from the mushroom
game with a big mustache.
when he
and the
comes back
glasses
from the
and
mushroom
everything.
planet, he has the accurate like Robotnik look. He has the little
Yeah.
egg. He has the egg capsule he flies around in. He has the
And like the final,
the Buzz Bomber badniks,
I don't want
which
to
are like
spoil
the
it if
bug-looking
you haven't
ones.
watched it, but like the final battle like takes literally inspiration from like the first Sonic game.
It's Sonic 2, I think. It's the Egg Robo.
Yeah,
So
big
the
egg
first
robot.
one was meant to be for general audiences, is what it sounds like, and the younger.
Yeah,
and then the second one's more for
The
Disney
okay,
fans.
so yeah, so the whole
But
point
it was still
was
good
that
for a kid.
Oh, I
because, like,
imagine,
they made
yeah.
they made the characters like childish and everything. Like Tails is like,
course.
oh, I'm the cool sidekick of Sonic, and then Knuckles like, oh, I'm the big bad guy, and I'm the rival of
And
Sonic.
then Jim
blah, blah,
Carrey
blah.
does the Fortnite bust down move.
But
Oh,
he
yeah,
did a
he
good
does. He
job. Jim
flosses.
Carrey for like his last. I think
That was his last role. Yeah, that was.
He did a pretty good job, honestly.
Did they kill off his character?
supposedly
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Ah,
they teased
They're making a third one as well.
Yeah,
They're
their
making a
shadows
third
are
one as
coming
well.
back.
damn.
I kind of don't like the order they chose to go into, but it's cool that Shadow is coming in.
Oh, I
They
thought
did,
it would
like,
be
they
Mecha
did-
Sonic, and that would be pretty interesting.
I thought it was gonna be Metal Sonic as well, and then they teased Shadow, and I actually got disappointed because I thought they would go properly in order, because it's Sonic 1 CD, then 2 and 3. Shadow doesn't come in till like years later, and I think it's super weird that they introduce him so early.
Dude, the Sonic
and just
universe is a
wait.
fucking. I used to be a hardcore Sonic fan, but like, god damn it, I'm so happy that I'm not, bro,
I have like
anymore. I
lot
know,
of
like, it's
based
such a big
opinions.
fucking timeline.
I have a lot of based opinions on the.
Because the fandom ruined it. The
franchise.
fandom fucking.
It did ruin
sucks.
it. Like it's kind of
They
like filled
created
with
a bunch of like shitty fucking.
No,
like,
because what
Wattpad
happens- what
fan
happens-
fiction bullshit.
What happens
like,
in terms of generation? What happens in terms of generations? Like the younger audience, like obviously gets born, then they grow up, and then they find video games.
Right.
So like, what sucks is that Sega right now, like in terms of Sonic games, haven't been making very good games recently. The last really good Sonic game was Generations, which came out like 2011, I think, which is unfortunate because that's like what, like 11 years old, 13.
Yeah.
But like, God, their most recent one, Sonic Frontiers.
Mm-hmm. I played it and I think it's alright.
It's like semi world, open world, and then you can do like the traditional Sonic levels in them. But it has like from what I've seen, it has a 50% rating. It has
Yeah.
people who really
It's
liked
pretty
it
mixed.
and people who think it's like whatever, it wasn't for them. But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like people like were like, well, whatever, it's not for me. But like you either like buy the game knowing what you're getting into or not knowing at all and then getting disappointed, because like people who like rated it so low
Yeah.
were just people who didn't know like what kind of game they were getting into. I knew exactly what it was going to be. It was going to be Sonic in an open world. That's all I knew, and I enjoyed the shit out of it. Then I see like these people complaining about it.
Did you finish
and
it?
all that. Oh yeah, dude, I 100%ed it.
Oh damn! Good job. Congrats.
like, best
I can't-
rank on
Dude,
everything,
100% in games, or I respect people who do that. They
I have to
dedication.
be really into whatever game it is.
Oh yeah,
The only
like, you have to
game
go
I've like
100%, you got-
almost the only game that I've almost 100%ed is probably like there's only 2 games that I would give that role or like that name, I'd say, which would be The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword because that's my favorite game of all time,
Cool.
like since I fucking was a child.
It's a very
And
based
the other
opinion.
would be Hollow Knight.
Wait, so have you not 100%ed any games? Is what I heard.
No, but I've come to be like 95%. I've done like basically all
okay.
like
Yeah, pretty much
almost
everything. Yeah.
I've like went through that game.
Well,
like,
there.
in and
Okay,
out.
so there's like 100%ing in terms of like
Because
achievements,
like some quests
and then
maybe are like not
100%ing
worth to
in
do.
terms
Like I
of
don't
like
want to. I still kind of
game
want to have
content
fun.
Because you either get all the trophies or you either finish all of the game. I usually just go for all of the game and never the trophies.
Yeah, like the
Do you
campaign.
so
go,
much
and
like,
then,
easier.
like,
100%ing
doing
it?
everything
Do you go
possible.
like wait? Do you 100% the game or the achievements? Because
Yeah,
sometimes
I-
the achievements.
I do
like,
the
are not
game.
as-
I want
Okay.
to
I
do
see
the
the
game.
game.
I don't-
Therefore, you get both. You get all the achievement while doing it. All right. Well, that's been a good hour and 16 minutes.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
Do you want to do the
very
outro?
specific last topic?
We'll do one more topic.
I don't know.
One more topic? Do you want me to talk about
You
the
sure?
controversy?
Because it's
No, let's not talk about the
going for-
controversy because that's some bullshit.
You don't want me to? You don't want me to end
Yeah.
it?
We can end it, but we're just not going to talk about controversy because everything's been said and it's going to be this is going to be published. Like,
Let's
weeks
just say that because I do not want to.
Cutting this out.
I do not want to. Yeah, I don't want to do something stupid. Let's just say that it has been revolved. It was a misunderstanding,
later. Cutting it out.
and it's over. The bit has been closed. It was a fun bit, but the bit is done. That's all we need to say.
Didn't even start as a bit. It's just my opinion.
In my honest
Okay.
opinion,
It started as an
God,
honest
it was
opinion.
I know,
and then
but
people
I
got way
agree
too
with you,
into it.
and I
yeah.
did my piece as well. But the bit is over. Let's just end it there. It was fun while it lasted. Now we move on.
All right, so let's say goodbye.
Yeah,
Whatever.
let's end it up, bro. I'm dead ass tired, dog.
Yeah.
This show's better anyway.
Yeah, we have an animation. I'm joking.
All right.
Go
Yeah,
watch
I'm getting ready to
animation,
go
by the way.
eat,
By the
'cause
way,
my-
before
'cause
I
my-
leave, everyone who's listening, for the audio listeners on Spotify, go on YouTube and watch that animation. And it's done by Deeps. He did a really, really good job. It's not like super long, so you won't waste your time. It's like a minute.